Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HiQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
It's now time for Comets basketball on the CRN Sports Network. Now, let's head down to the court side with Trace Nine and Wesley Allen. Good evening on this cold but great night for local basketball as the Clayton Comets face off against the conference foes, the East Waco Warriors. Hey, it's Trace 9 and Wesley Alley on the call this evening in Clayton, North Carolina, the home of the Clayton Comets, as you're tuned in the Community Radio Network. The Comets come into tonight's matchup with a 5-7 overall record and a 0-1 conference record. Last week, the Comets faced off against the South Johnston for the first conference matchup of the season. It came away with a loss by a score of 55-43. In that game, the Comets had a lead after the first with a score of 18-13. But from there, South Johnston kept it close and pulled away in the fourth and in the third and the fourth quarter as well. Tonight, Wesley, against this East Wakes program, what will the Comets need to do to get back into the win column?
Hey, by the way, welcome to the new HiQ Energy Drink pregame tip-off show. We just saw Simon Mitchell just a moment ago. Right. Thank you to Simon Mitchell and, of course, the great folks at the new HiQ Energy Drink that remind you, wings are for birds.
That's right.
So, if you like the other energy drink, which I actually like it in an adult beverage, not going to go there, but might have to try HiQ with the adult beverage. What do you think, Trace? Maybe? That is after. That's after hour work.
We're going to edit that out of the game today. So for all you listening,
so there you go.
Sorry for my colleague here.
Tough break though, Trace. 51-48 for the varsity girls. Tough break for the women.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Again, it's been. Look, they've had a great season so far, where they fall to 10-4. This was a conference matchup, though. I mean,
that's right.
This was what we came here. This is why we started the Community Radio Network, to get back into this community and for just another good night of great basketball.
That's right.
And look, growing up here, we both went to high school here. I mean, we both know the principal.
You have so many
Jones.
people that stop and say hi to you. And people say hi to me and waves and winks
I've been
and
gone
highs
for so long.
and tugs and all that cool stuff.
I've been gone for so long, and it feels good to be back.
And Trey, that's the reason why we did what we did. We rebranded the name from 3 and Out Radio and took over things our way and changed it to CRN and Community Radio Network, the Comets, the voice of the Comets, the Clayton Radio Network. Just so many things that worked hand in hand in making this happen, and it's just been great success. We've enjoyed the ride.
Absolutely. It's been fun, and it doesn't stop here, though. The ride doesn't end. We're going to cover the rest of the basketball for girls and boys.
That's
and
right.
Baseball
National
season starts.
100 next weekend from East Alabama Motor Speedway, the 44th run-in of the National 100. We'll have that for you.
Well, look. So talking about this game tonight, Wesley. I mean, what can the East Wake what can the Comets do against this East Wake game to be able to get back into the win column? They're 0-1 after their loss against South Johnson, last week. And what can they do to get back in the win column?
They've struggled big time. They have struggled big time, and it's just going to be interesting to see what they can do here. The Clayton Comets again are getting ready to come into this game again. The record, again, as I've said before, Trace, I don't think the record speaks for itself. 5-7. They had a conference loss against South Johnston, and we both were Clayton players. We both were alumni. You know how South Johnston is. That is a rival matchup. That is anything can happen.
I still have memories of a young man, Tyrese Henderson, back from South Johnston that I could not beat in track. You ask Coach Bennett, he knows. And so, he always beat me in the 400. So I have vivid memories of South Johnston. But again, this is a great conference.
So you had nightmares?
Well, for a long time, I couldn't beat them. But look, anyway, I'm not here to talk about me. But, again, this is a great game tonight. It's a great conference to be a part of. When I was here, my senior year was our first year being involved with 4A. Now we're back down to 3A. So it's going to be interesting to see what this team tonight can do. Coach Medlin, you have a young program. What can he say to his team tonight? Say, look, kind of get back into it. Play your game. You have shooters. We have the bigs. You match up perfectly with this East Wake program.
That's right.
Go do something about it. Do something about it tonight. Get back into that win column. Figure out who we want to be as a program. We're young. We understand that. But you've been in all these games, except obviously the Heritage game, which was a rough going.
Yes.
But Heritage, the reigning 4A region champions, so that they're a good program nonetheless. But look, they have a long way to go. But it starts tonight. It starts against these Warriors. Hey,
thank you to again Simon Mitchell and the great folks at the new High-Q Energy Drink. This is the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off on CRN. The referees are giving us pounds. I love it. It's like we're part of the officiating crew, but we're not. We're less than 1 minute away from tip-off. Trace and I will have the first half play-by-play, and then, of course, I'll have the second half. And Trey, I should have let you do 2 minutes and 2 minutes of overtime. I didn't even realize that.
That's not even worth it.
I tried to let you work it a little bit more, but 35 seconds before we do player introductions, who do you think we're going to see tonight in this game?
Well, you have the sharpshooter, David Harmon, who's a good friend, good follow on Twitter if you want to do that at David Harmon. But look, it's going to be a fun night. We have guys that need to step up, and I think they're going to do it.
We're set now for player introductions. Let's go to the public address announcer of the Clayton Comets, Mr. Daniel Manzer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Varsity Boys action live here from Jeff Adams Gymnasium between the East Wake Warriors and your Clayton Comets. But first, if you would please rise for the national anthem to be performed by Morgan Moser, Holly Lines, Ricardo Hernandez, and DeLacy Clark, representing Clayton High School Honors Course.
What's
And now the starting lineups for the East Wake Warriors under the direction of head coach Kenneth Melton. Senior 6'2", number 0, Davion Vick. Sophomore, 6 foot tall, number 1, Jeremiah Crudup. Sophomore, 6'1", number 5, Zach Sloan. Senior, 6 foot tall, number 22, Brandon Mitchell. And senior, 6'3", number 24, Jerez Wynn. And now, it's time for your Comets starting lineup. Under the direction of head coach Denny Medlin. At shooting guard, junior, 6 foot tall, number 2, Jaquan Ross. At guard, sophomore, 6'2", number 5, Justin Bell. At power forward, senior, 6'4", number 15, Karsten Grappler. At point guard, sophomore, 5'10", number 20, Javante Long. And at guard, senior, 6'3", number 24, Cameron Walden.
There you go. Thank you very much, Daniel Manzer. Daniel was like pulling the microphone about 2 feet away from him than he normally does because I guess he didn't want to blow us away, Trey Snides. But, hey, we're set to roll.
It'll be a fun night. I'm excited. I mean, it's good to be back home.
We're set for the nightcap.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. 5-7 for the Comets and 9-4 for the Warriors.
1-0 in the conference for East Wake. 0-1 in the conference for the Comets after a tough conference rivalry opener to South Johnson last Friday night. You heard on CRN. Tell of the tape, Comets are the home team. The away team is the East Wake Warriors. They're wearing blue on blue for their jerseys and shorts with yellow trim and numbers. Black and white, white on white for the Comets, and of course black and blue trim, blue numbers showed for the Comets. We're underway. Trace Knight in the open and go.
Here we go. Javante Long gets a tip, gives it over to Justin Bell. He decides to nice little step move, puts it up, and it's good. Just like that, the Comets have a 2-point ball game. 7:46 here in the opening minutes of the first quarter. Your score 2 for the Comets and 0 for the Warriors. And just like that, there is number 22, Brandon Mitchell, with a 2-point of his own. Walden gets the ball. Number 24 gives it over to Crumpler. Number 15, he brings up. He's picked up by number 24. Outside to number 20 of Javante Long, gives it over to number 2, and Draquan Ross over to number 5. Over to Ross behind the 3. Long 3, no good. And good hustle play by number 20, Javante Long. Gets inside to Walton, and it's going to be a foul against number 22 and Brandon Marshall. And it's going to be out of bounds play. So 7-13 is 2-point for the Comets and 2 points for the Warriors. Ross gets it inbound over to Cameron Walden, over to number 5 and Justin Bell.
Brandon Mitchell was the foul on Mitchell?
Correct.
There we go.
Little Draquan Ross puts it up for his first 2 points of the night. 7 minutes, a 2-point ball game by the Comets. Number 1 in Jeremiah Crudup gets the ball, and just a hard miss, and it's taken away by number 20 in Javante Long. He gives it over to number 2, and Draquan Ross puts it up, and no good. He just kind of threw that up.
Now I went up on the backboard.
Yeah, touched the top of the key, so that means it's going to be a turnover, and the Warriors are going to have the basketball. So 6:45. Your score 4 for the Comets, 2 for the Warriors. And number 1, Jeremiah Crudup will be the inbounder. He's picked up by number 20 in Javante Long. Starts from left, goes over to the right, gets it over inside. Number 24 puts it up. He was wide open by himself.
Basket
and
we
have
a foul
foul and a 1.
That's a foul on number 15. Basket's good. Foul on Karsten Crumpler for the Comets, and this will bring